Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, and welcome to Thursday, the 5th of March. Okay, so the moon has just moved into Libra just before 6 a.m. So we've got the moon in Libra being ruled by Venus in Pisces. So it is a lovely moon to have. Um, and I'm not saying anything negative about it, but we've got everything in Pisces now. So Mars is now in Pisces, the North Node, the Sun, Mercury retrograde, and Venus. Venus is still conjunct Neptune, but Neptune is in Aries, all right, but being ruled by Mars in Pisces. So even Saturn in Aries is being ruled by Mars in Pisces. So we've still got a very, very feeling orientated day. It could be, maybe your super psychic senses are like at an all time high. That's a definite possibility. Or maybe you have got those rose colored glasses on. And so, the eclipse was like 2 days ago, but that doesn't mean that it's still not here and relevant. All right, so I'll read the words first and then I will go through the aspects for the moon. All right, so the desire for a fair and balanced experience may be influenced by the rose colored glasses that you are wearing this morning. The adjustment may come when you see how that's worked out for you in the past and you shift gears to something more relevant to where you are now in your life experience. All right, so you deserve to see all of the technicolor beauty, so take off those glasses and have a new look at things. All right, so now the reason why I'm saying that there's this adjustment that you've got to really feel into and take action on is because that moon is in conjunct Mars at 9:30 a.m. All right, so we've got Mars in Pisces who wants to, it's a soft, gentle flow of power. You could be wanting to go for a swim. You could feel like you're wading through water. You could feel a way more powerful connection to your, like I said, super psychic senses. Um, or maybe the actions that you're taking are a little bit confused. Maybe the boundaries aren't quite clear. So, when these two in conjunct planets that actually want, or not planets, so the moon and Mars, so in conjuncts, two parties trying to have a conversation, but they're on a different level. So we need to actually remember, brace that core as if you're standing on a seesaw and find that balance within. All right. So, because are you looking at life through the lens of your old persona, or the way that you used to do things? But now that you are doing the work and you are paying attention to your body's signs and symptoms and symbols, you're actually like listening and going, oh, here I am again. I'm doing that thing. No, I'm not, because at 10 o'clock, the moon in Libra is going to oppose Saturn in Aries. So, in order to find balance, I need to be way more responsible with myself as an individual. Saturn in Aries, he is going to make you grow up. Basically, that Aries is a very juvenile, youthful, courageous, brave, let's just go do it type of energy. But at the moment, it's thinking and feeling and going, oh, hang on a minute, I've tried to swim that river before and it didn't work out well. So Saturn's like, okay, then maybe we need to find a new route. So that's in quick succession. We've got that Mars at 9:30 and then the opposition to Saturn at 10. Now, the next one we have is after 2 and in conjunct the moon in conjunct the north node starts. All right, so again, here we are looking for balance and beauty and aesthetic qualities and diplomacy, and but we're looking at it in regards to the actions that we're taking to get us further down this new path or this place that we are being pulled to or yearn for. So that starts at 2, and then at 2:30 we have the moon trine Pluto. All right, so that's great because when we are looking at things with a different mindset or new eyeballs, we can see that the future requires us to transform. Moon in Libra, trine, easy flow, Pluto in Aquarius. All right. What we need to do for our future endeavors requires us to either go deep. Maybe there is a new truth that comes up. Maybe we are just allowing ourselves to believe that we deserve this great future that is in front of us. right? So that's really, again, you know, if we keep standing in the places that we've always stood, we're never going to see new things. So that quote, well, you know, we stand on the shoulders of giants. We stand on the shoulders of, I'm just thinking of, you know, like all the science people. You know, they come up with theories, and, you know, there's inevitably somebody 200 years ago thought of the same thing, but it wasn't the right time. So there's that potential as well. So I just feel like, you know, addressing things assertively, becoming more responsible for who you are as a person, allowing yourself to go down these places that you may have feared to tread previously, but then seeing the truth of it sort of in that 2:30 mark. Um, so let me see who's here. That was my little 5 minute spiel. Oh my gosh, look at everyone. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Good morning, Barbara. Nice to see you. Good morning, Karen. Hello, Christy. Good morning, Susan. I don't know if I had a dream about you. Yeah, I did. I had a dream about you because I was waking up. What were you doing? You were in negotiations with someone. You were trying to not even convince. You were just in negotiations with someone, and I was just a observer. So there you go. I hope that maybe helps, or maybe that's relevant. Good morning, Julie. You made it, and good morning, Elizabeth. So nice to see you all. All right. Um, so you know what, guys? I am in a phase where I don't even know what's going on tomorrow. I've got the aspects, I have not got the words, so I am just as surprised as what the week holds. Although Venus moves into Aries tomorrow. So we have Xena. Xena Warrior Princess is back. All right, so I think that's another reason why I was emphasizing the rose-colored glasses today, because, you know, Venus in Pisces, she likes to be wet, she likes to cry, she's so emotional, she's so placid and pretty, and I'm not criticizing anyone, but I just like Venus in, even though she's in detriment, all right, because she rules Libra, the opposing sign is Aries, so she is in detriment in Aries. But I don't know if you guys remember, I used an analogy ages ago about a lamb's wool lining on your armor. All right, so what is it that you can do to make sure that any any acts of bravery or any acts of pushing past your comfort zone are not going to rub you raw? Does, if that makes sense? It was a long time ago. I can't remember. I mean, obviously, it was the last time Venus was in Aries, but I can't remember why that came up. But there's my thing. Prepare. That's at 9:46 p.m. tomorrow. So we've got Venus in Pisces up until then. But where, okay, so with the balance and equality and the truth and the bravery, where do you think you are going to need this protection? So when she does move into Aries, you are prepared. You are ready for the chafing. You are ready to, you know, you've done your bicep curls so you can lift that sword. I don't know, maybe you need band-aids because you're going to put your, you know, your boots on. I don't know. I'm just feeling this, you know, it's all good for the moon to be in Libra and everything to be nice and pretty, but get prepared. All right. So because, and then Saturday the moon moves into Scorpio. Yay! And we have that Cazimi on Saturday as well. So even the fact that the Cazimi is coming on Saturday and Venus conjunct Neptune, here we are moving towards the sun. Mercury retrograde is moving towards the sun. All right, so we are reflecting. All right, so I was just talking about in the past, we said we needed these protective measures. So what can you assume or prepare for in order for Mercury retrograde to meet the sun? All right, so we're still in that thinking phase. Venus meets Neptune in Aries. She is dressed and prepared and ready for her new spiritual quest. All right, so maybe when she meets Neptune on Saturday, you know, the universe might be like, okay, here is your assignment. I can see that you are ready, you are prepared, you've got your little backpack packed, you're all armored up, and you are ready to move off on this new path. So, I mean, as I'm looking at Sunday, just the aspects, they look actually quite nice. And then, yeah, Venus on Saturn on Monday. So, so yeah, the desire to be fair, are you being fair enough to yourself first? That would be another one. All right, let me just click the button again and my new truth, put the key to my happiness back in my pocket. Yay! I love that. I love that. Um, Tomorrow I am at home. I would love to hear, I've said this to you guys quite a few times, especially if you've been in my group. What do your protective outfits look like? All right, we've had lumberjacks, we've had disco party jackets, we've had all sorts of different outfits on our Venus. And so, if we are trying to protect ourselves or be prepared, or as prepared as we can be, girl guides, um, yeah, think about what it is, or where is the area that you feel like you are going to have the most trouble with, or again, preparation. That's it. Just preparation. Reflection, preparation, fairness, equality, truth, all of these things. All of these things. All right. I today have, oh, yes, Barbara's got her key in there too. I love that. And there's no Chiron. So the fact that you're bringing Chiron up is also beautiful. All right. Today I have zucchini and walnut. I've gone to that Woman's Weekly one again, so that's exciting. And I'm these final days, guys. These final days, feeling confident, but still absolutely. I'm not even going to say that. I'm feeling very confident. There you go. There you go. See, look at that. In the moment, I am not going to let my brain run away with itself. I am capable. I can protect myself just by rewording my own thoughts. So I hope that was a influence for you, and I will go and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.